If you guys were offered a free home, would you take it?
Fuck yeah.
Yep. Do I have to beat up an old lady?
Hold on.
Wait, is it haunted though?
Ding ding ding.
I was
fuck
gonna
it, I ain't gonna take
I was gonna say, if
it.
it's
Well,
impossible to sell and I can't live in it, I still have to pay property taxes. That sounds bad.
You can live in it if you want.
Proven haunted, or some people just got scared and left?
Well,
What if you don't believe in haunted houses?
You just gotta repaint it and then paint the ghost away.
okay, so the only
Ghost gets stuck into the wall.
Yeah.
that's fucking funny.
They're like, and then,
The only caveat here is that if you decide to take this free home, it has been known to be haunted, you must remove it from that location.
is this a trailer home? What the fuck?
It's not.
How do you move this shit?
And
It's an igloo.
They want to sell it, or they want to give it to a person that will restore it. So restore and move from that.
That's a lot of fucking demands for a person that don't want their own damn house.
Wait, okay, so
Pick up the house and move
they
it.
want to give you the house for free?
You gotta unbolt it from the ground first.
No, and then you have to remove the ghost and then leave so they could come back and restore it, or you restore it.
No. You have to fucking. This is the house. Pick up the fucking house. Go this way, and it's old and fucking broken. But they want you to perfectly make it back to how it used to be, and then bolt it back down.
What kind of house is this that you could just unbolt it from the ground?
This is a house in Louisiana, and it's built in the late 20s, early 30s.
It's like a voodoo house.
It's like an above ground foundation type home.
Oh, that's scary.
That house just looks like a box. Yo, that looks like a house.
Okay, that looks better.
But go back to that picture though. That looks like the house that you make in elementary school. It's a fucking box. You make the door and you make the little windows.
Because the windows aren't even symmetrical. You see that? The ones on the left, like one are right next to each other. The one's cross-side windows, and the ones on like windows on the opposite sides of the
Missing a window right here.
What the fuck? That's weird.
Well, here's the rest of the house.
That's cool. I like that. It looks like a barn.
Yeah.
I fuck with that house.
So there have been reports of people seeing this woman looking,
Through the window at night.
a Victorian era woman
Oh,
floating down
silhouette
the
of-
stairs.
Floating down the stairs.
scariest of them all.
The question is she nice?
I don't know.
Because if she was a nice ghost, I'd be cool with that.
Like she's floating down. Good morning.
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna be gone for a month. Can you watch the place? And I come back. And
That'd be dope if you could have like a roommate type of situation with the ghost.
I feel like I could nail the marketing.
would not. And I'd be
I'm like, hey, roommates, Miss Company,
Miss.
get this house.
Instead of having a nest, you have a miss.
So what do you expect to happen while you're gone? Like the ghosts didn't call you up? Hey, someone just broke into the house.
You can't really.
You get a text from your ghost.
Or
Well, she could fly to you, right?
true. Just
could-
teleport.
Yeah, she'll come to my hotel.
But don't ghosts have like jurisdictions though? Yeah, they have their own like little like thing.
Oh, they're trapped there?
I don't know the rules of ghosting.
Why are they staying in the house?
Is it
All
only
the
that
movies.
way?
Why don't they all go to Hawaii, you know? They're just
Which brings to mind, is it the land that's haunted or is it the house? Because then that's why they want to remove it.
The
from
best way to learn is through the movies, and usually it's that house.
So if you move the house, the ghost comes with the house.
I'm guessing.
No, I think it's a plot of land.
Well, the plot or whatever. But nobody in any other movie I've ever seen move a house
They're not thinking the right way.
or move out.
Well, we
They're
don't
like, fuck it,
really know how
I'm
many
white. I'm gonna
houses-
stay in this house. I'm gonna fix it.
Why people don't quit?
Yeah.
No, the first time I had ever heard about an entire building being moved was for our wedding. The place where we had our wedding had been removed from its original location. Where I was like, what the fuck? People do this? Wow. But yeah, so
But
I don't know.
but that building that we're talking about was like made out of stones and it was fucking like a nice built thing. This thing looks like it would fall apart the moment you have it in the air.
I heard that ghosts don't like folk music. So if you learn how to play the acoustic guitar and sing folk songs,
Depends what kind of ghost you have.
Yeah, what if it's like a ghost in like Georgia?
Or what if they're not even ghosts at all? What if it's like, you know how we always talk about like aliens and shit? What if it's these ghosts are like different kinds of aliens and then they come and they visit and only some people can.
And they only like Victorian fashion.
And they get stuck to the house?
Or the way they look, looks like that era or whatever the fuck, but that's just how
that's their style.
You know when we sent off like that golden disc into the
Yeah.
and then that's like showed who we are. That's what they got, and that's how they thought we looked and dressed. So then they dressed like that coming back.
Oh.
I don't think we sent that golden disc when we had Victorian clothes.
But they did send like music and shit and like videos.
Well, in the 1920s, where it was Were people wearing those type of clothing?
Victorian era. When is that?
1920s?
18 something.
Yeah.
Golden disc wasn't that long ago.
So it must have been the Apollo
I
lamp.
think it was 18 something.
Yeah, probably.
Victorian.
End of 1900. I mean, not 1800.
1837 to
Yeah.
1901.
Oh, 1901.
Yeah.
So if the house was built in 1920,
Well, she probably was still living there.
that bitch is a teleporting ass time traveler.
She must be stuck to the land then.
That's what I'm saying. I think it's a
long.
Because
land.
it was built in 1920. She never fucking lived in that.
So this
house.
landlord's dumb then, because they're like, take the house, haha, get rid of the ghost, but the ghost can still stay there.
Man, they don't know how to ghost hunt like we did. We just mathed this shit up. I fucking Sherlock ghosted this shit.
Exactly. I don't know, man. This is.
They need to remodel it. I think that's what it is they just need to get a hipster in there, and you know how they get these like old
Haven't
school
you ever
homes?
seen American Horror Story?
I did, but not the hipster episode.
The murder house.
The gay one?
The gay one?
Where they wear the vinyl suits? The gay guys? And they be fucking the ghosts? That shit's kind of horny.
Fuck the ghost.
I don't know.
I haven't watched any of
It
it.
sounds tight though. Hold on.
There's a house in LA. It's like a Victorian home, right? That shit's haunted. And there's this gay couple, and then they got like
And they fuck those?
got this one vinyl suit to fuck in. And then the ghost possessed that fucking vinyl suit.
Well, the whole story is that this house has housed many murders, and whoever dies in this house, their soul's stuck there, but they can be like human-like you can interact with them, and people don't know that they're ghosts. But one of the couples that lived in the
Was gay. And he had a
Fuck
fucking
ghosts.
vinyl suit. You know, like those vinyl suits where you just all like
Just mouth.
just yeah, like one of those like yeah.
Like BDSM type stuff. Okay.
Yeah. They fucked the
yeah, and then
ghost
she
that
got
way.
pregnant,
by a fucking ghost demon.
and she had like the devil child or some shit.
Yeah, it was fucking nuts.
Did you guys grow up?
But
with,
I
like,
wonder if the sex was great though. Cause she seemed to like it.
No, but she seemed scared. Remember, towards the end, she was like,
I thought girls like a little bit of scary sex. Okay.
Did you guys grow up with like known haunted houses in your neighborhood? Like that everybody knew about in the neighborhood? Because there was one in my area, like no matter who you talk to, doesn't matter what school, doesn't matter how old they are, everybody knows about that haunted house that's there.
for me was the abandoned asylum. That was like the haunted place in Downey.
Oh.
There's a place in Orange County that it's like still known now, but finally, I think after like 20 years, someone finally bought the property and knocked it down, and they built new houses there. But from what I heard, no one still like lives there.
I ain't got time
around.
I ain't got time for ghosts though. My life is so fucking dope. If a ghost was to fuck with me right now, I'm like, bitch, can I put you in my vlog? Like, I don't have time for this haunting shit. You know, like let's say I bought my first house, right? This motherfucker's haunting me. I'm like, dude, fuck you, man. I put so much money into this shit. We're living together. And I'm gonna annoy the fuck out of this ghost. There's nothing they
I
can
believe
do.
that.
Here's
Yeah.
the thing. I don't believe in ghosts, but I'm not gonna fuck with the chance that I'm wrong. So I'm not doing anything shady, like in terms of messing with Ouija boards and shit like that. Like I don't believe in it, but at the same time, if I am wrong, I am not gonna be haunted for the rest of my life.
Well, I'm not gonna summon the demon, but if
But it could be good vlog content, like you said.
I'm hoping, I hope that the ghost is a good guy, because there's a good spirit and a bad spirit. So I heard, right? And then like I could get some good wisdom from the good spirit. But if it's a bad spirit, we're gonna have to compete. Cause man, I'm petty, dude. I'm like, motherfucker, if I die one day, I'm coming back. Just like, remember David Skit?
All right.
I was like, I'll come back and I'll fuck your
You
ghost
know,
ass
the
up.
haunting.
Yeah,
after you're dead?
I'll
Does that
hold a
work?
grudge. I'll be like, when I'm fucking old and retired and all that stuff, I'm coming to get your ass, fool.
What if it's living in a different dimension and you can't access that ghost?
Because we're from different ghost dimensions?
Yeah, maybe.
By that time, I hope I can Uber to his dimension. You know what I mean? Ghost Uber. I'll fucking put a GPS on his ass so when I die, I'll fucking teleport and be like, remember me, motherfucker? Shit, man.
And then you'll beat his ass.
What if he doesn't remember you
Ghostly
though
ass.
at all? Do you get the satisfaction?
Oh, true.
Nah, I think I would. Because I'll hold the grudge. It's kind of like if someone made an accident, right? And he crashed his car into yours. And you're like, man, that was my first car, you son of a bitch. And they're like, whoops, sorry. And they don't even remember that. But you get the satisfaction of one day putting dynamite in their car and blowing it the fuck up.
Relatable.
And they're like, oh, what was that for? Whoops, I don't know. It's still satisfying.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Damn. I don't know. To me, I feel like I really do believe that if anything would be haunted, it would be the land, not necessarily the building. I feel like it just so happens to be there. Or if like over time, and then you know how they say like places end up getting haunted because so much negative energy has been trapped there.
What's that movie? Poltergeist?
Yeah.
That's like that, the Native American land, right?
Yeah, like that. So I don't know. I feel like
That was a dope movie though.
like what can you do if like the fucking ground is haunted?
If you take the house off the ground, does the ghost feel naked? Like, because all of a sudden you removed what is hiding the ghost, right? So it's just the ghost on the ground, like, ah!
That's true.
You have to wait for another house to come for it to hide.
I would gladly fuck with an American ghost before I fuck with a Japanese ghost.
Those Asian ghosts are scary.
What's the deal with them? Is it the like slow moving?
No, that's a vampire. That's a Chinese vampire. I fuck with those guys. They're cool.
What's a Japanese ghost?
Chinese
It's
vampire?
like The Ring, The Grudge, they're creepy and shit. They come out.
She doesn't think she thinks I'm a bitch for being scared of that.
What do you mean?
I was telling you like how like the scariest movie I think up to this date, like the one that really rocked me was watching The Ring. And you're like,
Bitch comes out of the
Asian
TV.
version?
yeah, both versions. This is the concept of The Ring is fucking
It did
scary.
make me laugh because when that movie first came out, I saw it 3 times in the theater, and like by the 3rd time,
Yeah,
I was
so brave.
I was the one like I was with my sisters, so I'd be like this, and I'd be like,
Oh, I hate
That,
people that are like,
that's scary looking.
no. And back then I had really long black hair too, and so
Didn't it make you feel when you found out why? You're like, oh, I feel so bad. You're stuck in the well, and bitch, you're just trying to fucking communicate that you've been done wrong, you know? And then you empathize for the ghost. But in the very beginning, when she's calling out the TV, the thing that I want to do is kick her in the fucking face so she goes back in.
just like in those scary movies. Yeah, that shit was so funny.
what if now like that happens, but you only have like an iPhone to watch?
And she crawls out the iPhone.
Just her hand.
I fucking break those fucking fingers off.
Yeah,
Well, knowing me, I'm probably watching porn. So if a hand comes out, I'm using that. And
Hell yeah.
hell yeah!
Is more of you gonna come out?
She's like,
she's trying to go in. You're like, no.
Can you stick your lips out, please?
She's all like head first trying to get out, and I'm like, oh, it's a mouse! Woo!